Oh my, almost fell. Oh my goodness, Guardians. Oh, ah! I'm sorry for yelling. I am just so happy right now. You guys all make me so happy. I love every single one of you so much. I can't, 100,000 subscribers. That is just so amazing. You guys are all so amazing. I love you all so much. I just almost can't even believe that I'm making this video right now. So for 100,000 subscribers, I wanted to just do a ton of like announcement things, just talk to you guys. Honestly, just a one-on-one personal video between me and the Guardians, because you guys have been here through the thick, through the thin, through the love. Well, it's been all love. But yeah, I wanted to make today's video just sort of going over everything just from the beginning up until now, and then just do a little bit of announcements and some thank yous, of course, to you guys and to a lot of my friends and just to everybody who's really helped me along this whole journey. It has just been so amazing. 100,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Okay, I probably need to start calming down a little bit, just a little bit of calm. I'm probably gonna be saying thank you like a million times in this video, but it's just because it is so deserved, because you guys are just so amazing. So thank you. 100,000 Guardians. Imagine if we had 100,000 Guardians right now. We probably wouldn't all fit, but if we were actually the size of little fishies, maybe we could all fit inside my room right now, and that would be crazy. It would still be really claustrophobic though, so I might not enjoy that, but it's just so crazy to think about 100,000 people. That is so amazing. You guys are so amazing. Honestly, even just the support on the channel recently, everything has just been so amazing. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you. You guys are so positive. You're so supportive. You help each other out in the comments. It's just completely amazing. I know I've said amazing and thank you 1,000 times, but I just want to say thank you and amazing. I know some of you are a lot newer to this channel, so you might not exactly know 100% of the story, because I've definitely told this before, but if you guys didn't know, let's start. That's my rewind. Let's go all the way back to day one. I actually started right here in this, maybe not this chair specifically, but in this exact spot right here is where I made my first ever YouTube video. I made my video on my laptop, which is this laptop right here. This is a laptop that I was actually given for when I went to school in Florida. And so I came back home right after I graduated from college, and I knew I kind of wanted to do YouTube for a while. I just had been watching YouTube for so many years, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to finally just try and start my own channel. Did the lighting change? I feel like the lighting changed. Why did the lighting change? I didn't change anything. And that's what I did. I took my laptop and actually took my phone. I had an iPhone at the time, and I took my headphones and I plugged in my headphones and I used the microphone from the headphones that like recorded onto my phone. So my first ever YouTube video, if you guys go way back on my channel and you look at my first ever YouTube video, I recorded it on my laptop, and then I also took the headphones and I plugged into my phone, and that was my microphone, and then I just synced up the audio and everything. You just gotta do whatever you can to just get out there, like to just get started, and that's just what I had. I used the resources I had at the time. I didn't have a fancy computer or a fancy microphone setup or anything. I just used what I could and tried to make that work. So then after making my first ever YouTube video in Colorado, which is where I am right now in this house, I then decided I was gonna move to Atlanta, Georgia to try and find a job. So I went and I got myself an apartment in Atlanta, Georgia. And when I was in Atlanta, I didn't necessarily have a job lined up yet. I had a company that was like, we're gonna hire you, we're ready to hire you. And then they decided that they weren't gonna hire me anymore. So I was like, well, that's a little bit unfortunate. So in the meantime, I was in Atlanta for an entire month, pretty much doing nothing. And so I just continued I wouldn't do necessarily daily uploads, but I'd upload as much as I could, or at least as much as my internet would allow. It took I remember one upload time was maybe 800 minutes in that apartment in Atlanta because my internet wasn't very fast. So it was just totally crazy. But I just remember being in that apartment, just kind of not really knowing exactly 100% where I was going to be in my life. I knew what I wanted to do as far as my career was concerned, but since I didn't have a job, I was just like, so I just figured, to pass the time, let's just do this YouTube and let's just have fun, you always need to have fun with what you're doing, even if you're sitting in Atlanta by yourself in an apartment, you should at least have fun. So my friends and I, we'd get together, we made a couple YouTube videos. Like I said, I'd been watching YouTube for so many different years, and so I was like, you know what? Let's just upload some videos. It'd be a ton of fun. And that's what I did, and that company didn't end up hiring me, which was really unfortunate. So I'm realizing at this point, I don't think I've ever actually said on the channel what I did for a living. So I should probably sort of start there, I guess. This is gonna be totally out of order and I'm really, really sorry, but I should probably do this just for the sake of the video. So I went to film school. I was in film school for 2 years or like 20 months because I went to a really, really fast accelerated program that made you just get your degree really, really quickly. So I ended up with a Bachelor of Science degree in 20 months in film. And so what I really, really wanted to do was I wanted to go and work on movies. And I wanted to be the guy that, you know, they have these huge, huge camera setups in movies and these giant cameras. And I wanted to be the guy that knew everything about that camera. And as during the shot, when they're actually making the movie, I'm the one that's making sure everything's in focus. And I was gonna be, it's called a first assistant camera. And what you needed to do to be a first assistant camera was you needed to go and you needed to be like a prep technician is what it was called at these rental houses that rent out all these big cameras. So I figured if I get a job at a rental house and I'll be able to learn everything I need to know about every single camera system that I need to know and it'll be perfect. And that was the company in Atlanta that decided that they were and then weren't gonna hire me. And so then I was like, well, that's unfortunate. I got nothing that I'm doing right now. The company in Atlanta, I had moved to Atlanta. I bought an apartment. I did so much. I basically revolved my life around Atlanta. And then they decided that they weren't gonna hire me. So you know what? It's sometimes in life, like you just get thrown things and you're just like, what do I do? You just gotta put yourself in situations where you can always just try and move forward as much as you can. Like no matter what's gonna happen, you wanna try and put yourself in situations that's just going to help you if everything doesn't end up working out 100% as planned in the long run. So very, very thankfully, I had an apartment in Atlanta that let me completely off the lease. I moved my stuff out of Atlanta. I came back to Colorado for a couple weeks. Then I flew out to Los Angeles. And so for some of you, those of you who know that I lived in Los Angeles for a while, then I got my job. I actually got hired at a rental house in a company in Los Angeles. And that was just so much fun because I loved working at that place. I actually was just a driver at the beginning. You know, you got to start at the bottom and then work your way all the way up to the top. So I was just a driver. I was making like almost minimum wage, especially for Los Angeles. But during the time that I was there and I was doing all that stuff, I was still doing YouTube. And the biggest thing I remember is I was sitting down. One of my jobs and one of my duties at this job was to clean cables. So you take rags and you take these cables that were really, really dirty from being on a film set and you would just clean them. You would take this little spray and you'd spray down the cable. And this was maybe 100 feet of cable, but then we had to do like 50 of them. So we had to do a lot of cable and just clean all this cable. And I remember cleaning this cable and my friend had texted me, my friend from college, and he said, congratulations on 50 subscribers, you've made it. And I'm just like, what? 50 subscribers? No way, there's no way. And I checked and I had 50 subscribers. I had 50 people and probably 40 people that I hadn't known or ever seen before, met before, just complete strangers, had taken the time out of their lives to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I just remember that feeling of just like, oh my goodness, that is so amazing. Like 50 people subscribing to my YouTube channel. So I went home from work that day and I immediately started my first ever Minecraft Skyblock series. And it was just so much fun. I just remember being like, thank you for 50 subscribers. It is completely insane. And I started that series and that series ended up going on for like 30 or 40 episodes. I was still relatively new at YouTube during the time, so the commentary and stuff is a little bit different, but you know. But yeah, I don't know why, just for some reason that moment in time just really sticks with me. And it's just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe 40 people that I just don't know have subscribed to my YouTube channel. And it is really insane. And I just remember just the feeling of just like excitement and just motivation and just how just completely awesome that exact moment was. And then we kept making videos, we kept posting daily, and eventually I met some really awesome people who were really helpful with just a lot of like technical things, and we just kept the ball rolling forward. I did that YouTuber SG a very long time ago, and then that introduced me to a lot of people like Rusty Dog T. And then eventually I was able to meet Zachary, or as at the time he was Rare TNT, but now he's Zachary, and then EXO Randy. And then eventually I was introduced to Sally, and Sally, of course, as you guys know, is a huge help for me in my channel. So I have a huge thank you to Sally. And then eventually I was able to meet Audrey and Chad and Lastic, and just everything has been so amazing from then on. And that's one of the best things about it is I've just made so many amazing friends, some friends that I know are just gonna be with me till the end. YouTube aside, they're gonna be my friends no matter what, and I owe just so much of my happiness to them and just so much to them just because of how amazingly nice they are to me and just how friendly they are and just how helpful every single one of my really good friends are, and I just love them so much. My next really big set of thank yous goes to everybody that has helped me out along the way, everybody that I've became friends with and that I've collabed with, because I really owe a lot to those people, and they have just been so kind and so helpful just throughout my entire journey on this YouTube. And it's just been so amazing. So thank you so much to everybody that I've met along the way and that has helped me out, even if it's just giving me some advice or giving me just a little helping hand with the editing software or just anything technical or anything. Thank you. I owe so much to you guys, and so much to the Guardians, of course. You guys are completely amazing. 100,000. It has just been completely crazy. So yeah, I worked at that job for a little bit over a year, and I would just go home. I worked from like 8 to 6, so 8 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. And I'd usually get home around 6:30, and I would just start recording my videos, and I would edit my videos, then I'd upload the videos, and then I'd post them the next morning. And one of my favorite things to do, I just remember just going through and just reading your comments every single morning. The comments in the morning, I'd have like 3 or 4 comments on my videos, but they were always just so positive, and it just made me so happy, and it just gave me so much motivation and energy in the morning. It really helped me as I was going to bed really late and waking up really early. And then as more and more people started subscribing and watching my videos and more comments came in, it just really helped that out. Like, your guys' comments help me out way more than you might think. They motivate me, they give me so much positive energy, and they just really solidify why I love you guys so much, and why I'm just so lucky to have every single one of you guys as my audience. As time went on, I kept making YouTube videos, I kept working. It would be work, YouTube, work, YouTube, work, YouTube, and the kind of part of my life that I feel like I left out in all of that was having just a normal social life. I would come home and I would like play with all my friends online and have all that stuff. I played Minecraft with them and I'd do all these different things, and I had a little bit of free time that I would kind of fill with my online friends. But I think one of the biggest things that I wish that I had done when I lived in Los Angeles is just sort of gotten out and seen real life friends and just explored LA and just being in that environment and just taking full advantage of that environment. I think that's the one thing that I wish that I had done differently, because I was just so work and I come home and do YouTube, and I love doing YouTube, and it made me so happy. It was so fulfilling. But I think just as time went on, just sort of like the way that the human brain works, like it needs to have real social interaction, or else it's just not gonna be good news. And the thing about this job is, like I mentioned earlier, this was a stepping stone to become a first assistant camera and work on movies. And when I finally got promoted to be in that prep tech position, which was the next position that I needed to be in to kind of make that stepping stone happen and to eventually become what I thought I wanted to do, all it really did was open my eyes to the lifestyle that was required in order to do what I thought I wanted to do. And that lifestyle was just not something I was very interested in, and that put me in a really weird place. It put me in a weird place because I had my entire life goals and like all this stuff surrounding this one job and this one career, and then it completely got changed, like almost overnight. Like, not necessarily overnight, but it just got completely like, I was like, I don't know what I want to do anymore. I don't know what I want to do with my life. This thing that I thought I wanted to do is not what I wanted to do. And that put me in a really hard spot. I was really proud of where I was, being 20 years old, working a full-time job, living by himself in Los Angeles, making it work. But then I just had to come to the conclusion in my own mind that I needed change. I couldn't just waste my time pursuing something that I no longer want to pursue and just sort of doing nothing. So that's when I texted my mom and I said, hey, can I please move back home? And that was honestly one of the hardest decisions I've ever made in my life. But I am so glad that I did it. But it was just, at the time, I was just so happy that I was able to do this all at 20 years old, and then I'm almost just throwing everything away. So I was just like, you know what? I need a complete reset. I'm gonna move back home. My parents were absolutely amazing. I owe them so much for how much support they've been giving me. And they had their arms open. They said, come back home. You can figure it out here. You have so many other options. You're so young. Just come back home and you can figure it out there. And so that's what I did, is I texted my mom and I moved back home to Colorado, which is where I have been since October. And that's what I've been doing, and it's really helped me have a lot more time to just sort of focus on my videos. Like before I moved back home, I wasn't able to really edit my videos. I didn't have time to make cuts in my videos. I also didn't have much time to add like face cam into my videos, to do that kind of stuff, because that actually adds a lot more time to add the face cam and stuff into the videos as well. So I just didn't have as much time back then, and now I have all this time to just try and make my videos something that I really love. Something that I'm just so proud of, and I can very happily say that every single video that I do put out on this channel, I am very happy with. There's sometimes when I like to experiment a little bit. I like to do a little bit of experimentation and see what you guys think of different things, but I still have so much fun with it, and I would not give it up for the world. I wonder if this video is like making any sense. So yeah, I'm not too sure exactly if this video was very organized or not. I should have probably like written out a script or something, but I just wanted to talk heart to heart with you guys and share my whole story. And I probably didn't even share the entire story. I probably should have planned things out. But I just wanted to just talk to you guys, just thank you so much. Thank everybody who's helped me out along the way. I've already listed off a lot of them, but if I missed you, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. It has just been absolutely amazing. So yeah, I am sorry if this video is a little jumbled, but thank you guys. Thank you for 100,000 subscribers. That is so amazing. One thing that I do want to mention, I said at the beginning of the video that I am going to make an announcement. That announcement is merchandise. So yeah, guys, merchandise is coming very soon. I cannot give you an exact date, but I will say that if you have been asking for merch, me to release some t-shirts and some different things, I am trying my best. We're going to try to get that out very soon, so stay tuned for that. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get some merch out, and it's gonna be hopefully really awesome. I have such a funny idea for the design. So like I said, I can't really give you an exact time when that's gonna come out. Hopefully within the next couple of months, but like I said, I can't really say anything because I just have no idea. But I will make a video when that does come out, and so that is the one announcement that I really wanted to make to you guys, because I know a lot of you will be happy. I'm so happy to do it, and it's just gonna be so much fun. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you once again for 100,000 subscribers. That is so amazing. I cannot wait to continue this journey with you guys and just see where everything happens. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see on the channel. Just let me know if there's any games you want me to play or anything you want to see that might be a ton of fun that I just don't know about yet. Let me know down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much. Once again, I said I'm going to say thank you 1,000 times, and I feel like I have, but thank you for 100,000 subscribers, and for whatever else happens in the future, and just thank you for being who you are. You guys are honestly the best people in the entire world, the best little fishes, the best little guardians, and I could not ask for anything different. You guys honestly make my heart so happy every day, and I'm just so fulfilled with you guys as my audience. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know down in the comment section just anything in the entire world. Just go free in the comment section below. You can say whatever you want, just whatever's on your mind. I'll try to respond to as many comments down below as I can, so definitely respond down in the comment section below, and I'll just spend like 2 hours today if I can just replying to different comments. So that'd be so much fun. Thank you guys. I love you, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Thank you again. I love every single one of you.